YouTube! How's it going, guys? You good? Welcome to TPB's Tech-Bodge Emporium. Yes, I've had my operation. It's a couple of days later after getting back. I've been waiting for my voice to get back into sort of like somewhat normal. It's close enough. I wanted to get out to you. There will be an update either today or tomorrow on the TPB BBL channel, so feel free to subscribe to that. I'll give you an update on what's happening here, and I'll tell you what's happened in the operation. It's been a struggle, you know. I had to kind of lie about being home alone to come home, but you know, we crack on. Anyways, I can't think of move. Right. So, anyways, I want to talk to you about these. The CMF Bud2 from nothing. I've had these for the last couple of days. I feel like I've used them in some environments that have they've been helpful in, and I want to tell you all about it. I think these are actually genuinely quite a good set of headphones for 30 odd quid. There are some caveats, some stuff that is not as amazing at, but we'll go into that. But first, should we have a look what's in the box, yeah? Let's go. Right, so here they are. I've heard and seen that apparently, a little pull label back here, apparently nothing used the same packaging place as Apple. And if I'm honest, I feel like it shows. So we'll pull this out. And then we've got another tab for the unit itself, which obviously falls away. Obviously repackaged this, but it's nice. So you get the unit itself, which is preloaded with the headphones. We'll go back to that in a second. What else do we get in the box? So underneath, you've got a little instruction manual in every language under the sun. And anything else? Buried deep down inside, you've got some replacement ear tabs. Now I've put the smallest ones on. Right, okay, so future trip here. I just want to make one quick note here. I don't point it out in the unboxing here. I would just like to point out that I'm quite irritated that it doesn't come with even a short USB-C. Now, I can possibly understand that nothing basically probably thought, well, everyone that's buying a set of headphones is probably buying a set of headphones with a USB-C. And it's like, well, no, not necessarily, but almost everyone's got a drawer full of those short 15 centimeter USB-C to A cables, let's be fair. But yeah, it doesn't excuse the fact that it's almost slimy that they don't even include a cable for you to be able to charge this thing up. So you do have to have your own charging cable. Right, back to the video. But you get another two sizes, so you get a small, medium and a large set. I use the smallest because I like them to go in my ear. But the packaging is really nice, to be fair to it, you know. But as I said, they're obviously using apparently they use the same people as Apple, and I feel like it kind of shows, to be honest. It's really quite premium packaging. It's a nice little unboxing experience. And the unit itself, now it's got this little wheel thing on it, but it's just for, you can hook a lanyard to it if you want to. Doesn't come with one, but you can add one if you want to. And then you've got the headphones themselves. They immediately completely know that they're outside the box, but like I said, I use the smaller ones. I like them to be in my ears. So I'm so uncomfortable, guys. Let me I can't lean over like that. Let me get back sat down, get these gloves off, and we'll talk about what's good about these things, and we'll talk about the software. Yeah, let's go. Right, guys, so are these any good? Well, yeah, I mean, I think they're totally worth their money. I think they cost you like 33 quid or something. I had to have a business account with Amazon to order them though. But I think they're worth their money. But before we go into my final thoughts, we'll go through the app. So I'll just bring it up on screen. It'll be one side or the other, where it fits, probably here. So just bring it up on screen. Now, right guys, I completely screwed up this section. So let me just go through this with you, and the app will show basically both headphones. It'll only register when the box is open. When it's closed, it won't register, but as soon as it's open, it will show what charge all three have got. If you just take out the left bud, for example, close it, you will only see the left bud. And then all you have to do is open the box, and then everything else is showing again. So next up, we've got noise cancellation. Now, I used high. There is a low, a mid, and an adaptive. I tried the adaptive, but I kind of prefer the high. The only problem I found was when I was on the bus, there was some sort of low level that just created like a thud every so often. That was the only thing that I had a problem with. On the transparency mode, actually is pretty elite. It's definitely better than off, but it genuinely is pretty good. The spatial audio, the easiest way for me to explain this is, if it's off, it's like listening to a set of speakers in front of you. Whereas when it's in fixed mode, it's like the headphones are trying to put you in the middle of the room where they're recording the music. The ultra bass, there's 5 settings. I keep it at level 2. I don't really need much more than that. Then we've got the equalizer. Now, I personally, there's this Dirac Optio, and then there's pop, rock, classic, electronic, enhanced vocals, and then there's custom, where you can basically choose what you want to give each field. Personally, I would suggest using the Dirac Optio, because in all honesty, it's a bit louder than the others, and you can't get the others to match it. So yeah, over in controls, you can fully customize the touch controls. So if you're someone who likes the touch controls on headset, I'm not, so I'm probably not going to bother with anything in here. But each command does have a selection of things that you can choose for it to go through. For example, double tap and hold. Here you've got a few different commands, and then obviously double tap, you've got different commands. So, you can fully customize the whole thing to whatever you wish to have it set to. Me personally, I'm not that fussed. The low lag mode, I haven't really bothered with that. I'm not sure what it's about. I've not noticed any latency, so there is that. Dual connection, you can connect another set of headphones to it, so you can both listen to the same music at the same time. In device settings, you've got the ear tip fit test, so you can run through that if you wish. I just stuff them on my ears. If they fit, they fit. I'm not sure. You can find your earbuds, so I'm guessing they make a noise when you click that button. And you've got in-ear detection. Now I keep that off because I use the small ones. They tend to pop out, and when they do pop out, they don't have they can sometimes turn the music off, which is annoying. And then in the about, you've got the firmware updates and all of that sort of stuff. So that's the app. It's pretty decent, to be fair to it. It's pretty decent. It's quite well thought out, and it's quick, and it's not laggy or anything. So, yeah, the app's good. I'm quite impressed, and the audio quality that comes through these. Now, they're not the loudest things that I've ever had in my ears, but I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing, because in all honesty, if you've got the noise cancellation on and you've got the music on full blast and you've got that fancy EQ setting, you won't hear anyone until they're right in your face trying to shake you or something. Trust me, you don't hear anyone. Whereas with transparency mode, you hear everyone. So but it also seems to get rid of some of that background noise as well on transparency mode. I don't know how it's doing that, but it does. It does a very good job. So like for under 35 quid, like what, $40 or something, these are freaking awesome. Like, I'll leave a link to the Amazon link down below. But like, if they come in this color, black, or like a pastel-y green, light pastel-y green color, yeah, for me, I just needed a set of headphones that were going to do all right, and being able to switch from the noise cancelling to transparency when I was getting visited by the surgeon, by the doctors, by the nurses or anything, was just friggin' awesome. Being able to shut out all of that hospital noise, if you know what I mean, all the buzzing and the bleeps and all of that. The noise cancellation pretty much dealt with that, and it allowed me to just be in my own little bubble while I was there. I've got to have this thing on for 4 friggin' weeks, guys. 4 weeks. That being said, I've got everything ready for the GPU upgrade on that 5070 Ti, so it's about time that it became a 5070 GTI. It's Gamewood, so it kind of makes sense. Kind of. But is the mods that I'm going to be doing necessary? No, but they're going to be fun, so it should make it a little quieter as well. And maybe perform better. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, as for these Buds 2, I think they're a pretty decent little set of wireless in ears. They connect really well. It's not an issue. Pretty faultless connection. The app works really well. It's really easy to work your way through it, and it's got loads of decent little features in there. And yeah, in general, these are just a banging little headset, and I actually kind of like fiddling with this wheel, although I would really love if this was a switch to like flick through my songs, skip, turn volume down, anything like that. That would have been awesome. I hate the touch things on the headphones. I hate it. I just don't like them. So I prefer having, like, I'd use buttons on the phone. Anyways, that being said, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share.
Like and subscribe. Thank you.